is yours. And you get to have it every single day. Hey, here I am. What's up? My name is Dr. Katie Henry. I am a mindset and business coach, and I teach people all about how to shift into joy so that you can actually enjoy your life and your business. I know, crazy, mind-blowing, right? So here's something that's really, really funny. I just got off the phone with some random dude. I answer the phone and we have a conversation, and he's like, hey, my name's Dave. And, he basically is like, hey, I see that if, you're on one of my lists. I'm like, okay, I am. Like, I don't know what your email is. He said the name of his email thing. I was like, definitely haven't read that. Probably goes to my spam. Don't read it, but okay. And, he continues talking, and he's like, what do you do? And I said what I do, and I was like, well, I'm a physical therapist. I had my own practice, and now I'm doing coaching, and I love it, and I love the impact that I get to make with people, and I'm truly like doing what brings me joy, and that's what I teach people how to do and how to like make money from that space and all that kind of stuff. And he was like, awesome, that's cool. It sounds like you know what you're doing. And I was like, well, yeah, thank you, I do. And then we had a really interesting conversation. So after he asked me those questions, he was like, hey, I just want to let you know, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I actually just want to have a conversation with you. And I said, really? That's so interesting. And I think the funny thing is that a lot of people think that someone always has some kind of hidden agenda for you. But there isn't a hidden agenda sometimes. Sometimes people genuinely just want to connect with you. I think what's really, really interesting and also really refreshing is that, like, we all want to connect with people, right? I mean, who doesn't? If you're watching this and you don't want to connect with another human and you're like so incredibly introverted that it's kind of terrifying, then okay, that's fine. Banks, what do you think? Isn't he cute? He's not my dog, but he's really cute. So anyways, the whole point of the conversation I had with him was about, like, if you have a business and you want to be successful and you want to make money and you want to help people, actually be real. He was saying how he's worked with some high level coaches and things like that are, selling out programs and on the stage and doing some incredible things. And I was like, yeah, me too. I have too. And then you see all these people, especially in the online space, that are like, oh my gosh, I made $100,000 this month, or I made all this stuff and this stuff. And you're like, awesome, great, good for you. Was that from a place of alignment? Was that from a place of authenticity? And do you actually know what you're saying and what you're talking about to people? So, I mean, I think it's like you can own wherever you're at on your journey and own whatever you're doing. But he was saying how he has, gone to different things and learned from different people and also helped people grow their business. And he said it was kind of like watching someone being tortured. And I was like, well, geez, that's harsh. But then I thought about it. And I think that when you see people that aren't being real and genuine and authentic, you can kind of see through that. And even if they're super successful and they're making a bunch of money and they're guaranteeing all of these things for you, you can feel when it's not real. And I guess my point of this whole conversation is to actually listen and know and really trust yourself. When someone doesn't feel genuine and someone doesn't feel real, don't pay them money. Like, don't. And it's really about opportunities to trust yourself more. And I want you to know and remember that there actually is nothing that you have to do to be successful. If the only thing that you have to do is to just be yourself and tap more into who you are, that's when you get to have all of the success. That's when money comes in. That's when joy comes in. That's when you're like enjoying your life. Yeah, I'm here in Austin, Texas. I'm currently sitting on a little chair at Lake Austin. I took a little break from work, and I wasn't going to work for like a good 2 hours as I was walking. I brought my journal. Isn't it pretty? Brought my pretty journal, and I was going to do some writing. And then I just said, no, I actually need to share this right now. So my whole point of this video is I want you to really ask yourself, what do I really stand for? What do I really believe? And how can I share that message with the world? How can I create more from a space of joy, of what lights me up? And how can I also learn to trust myself and know that actually the only thing I have to do to be successful in my business is to be more of myself and to be more real and to be more me, and to not make false promises, to show the ins and outs of who you are and say, hey, maybe I don't have it perfect and all figured out, but you know what? The things I do have figured out are pretty awesome. And here's what I have to share with you. And when you come from that space and from that energy and from that knowledge in yourself, you're going to be golden, and you're going to change the world, and you're going to make the impact that you are meant to make in this world. But most importantly, you're going to enjoy your life. And if you want to have a business and anything from for yourself, like, please enjoy it. There's no point in struggling. If you have your own business, please do it from a space of joy. Please do it from being so lit up by what you do. And know that the more you are in your joy and the more you speak your truth, the more you're going to make more of an impact. And if you want to earn money, and if you feel bad or guilty about earning money, let me just reframe that for you immediately and say, your income is a measure of your impact. And so the more money you make and earn and receive, the more lives you have changed. So go earn money doing what you love and what brings you joy, and make a bunch of it, because that just means you've helped more people. And you can release any thought of guilt or doubt or worry around it being bad or feeling bad around making money. I want you to earn and earn abundantly and earn from a space of joy and being so lit up by your life, because that's the whole point, guys. We want to enjoy our lives. So with that being said, have conversations with people, be real, be genuine, be authentic, and you'll have all the success you desire. All right, I am going to go back to enjoying the sunshine and this puppy before I have to go do some interviews. So that's all I've got for you guys today. Go do something that brings you joy. I am Dr. Katie Henry, and I deeply, deeply desire for you to live a life fueled by joy.